Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Straight Talk. We met Girish Chodankar a little while ago, and we are back again to continue with the second part of our Straight Talk. And this is of course about Goa. He's back in Goa. The assembly elections in Goa are going to happen very, very soon. There are talks that they may get advanced and may happen anytime in December and January as well. And of course, the Congress is at its crossroads right now, because the biggest issue with the Congress is how many seats to contest, who to contest with, will the alliances really happen or not. So, Girish, I'll begin by asking you two things. Does the Congress party, according to you, want an alliance with need the alliance with the Goa Forward? And second is, do they want the alliance with the Goa Forward? There are two separate questions. Do they need the alliance? Secondly, do they want the alliance?
So it's not question of what Congress party wants in Goa. The question is what people of Goa wants. And the message is very, very clear from the people of Goa that yes, we have to put all the resources together, all the political parties together, and we should defeat this BJP which is working to sell Goa. They are in the name of development, they are destroying Goa. So we have to now, they will be completing 15 years rule. So we have to defeat them and install pro-Goa government. So a call is very, very loud from the people, and I think party will have to fall in line with the people of Goa's thinking.
If that is so you're saying that not only does the party need the alliance because of what people feel, they should also want the alliance because of what people see. Okay. Now, if that is clear, then don't you feel a lot of time has already been passed? Because what happens is, when alliances happen, the next discussion that happens is the total number of seats that you would give to your alliance partners. And if it is not just with the Goa Forward Party and others, then the matter gets a little more complicated. And then until and unless this is also tied up, one is also losing time, because the other parties also need to plan their candidates, prepare their candidates, get everything in order, and obviously this doesn't happen in one or two discussions. So the biggest challenge, don't you think, is that you all are losing time? And also the other question is, because the message to Vijay Sardesai or Goa Forward, and to others also, but since he is more in the news, I'm talking to you about this, has not gone down firmly that yes, we are ready with it, we will form it, and only the formalities are left, but we are in principle committed to you. That message has either not gone down to him clearly, or there are different voices that have contradictory voices that have gone to him.
I don't think, see, Vijay and Congress, we are people allies in Goa. In 2022, we formed the alliance, and that alliance still is intact. So even the Zilla Panchayat elections, Lok Sabha elections, we were together. So the question of Goa Forward and Congress alliance does not or should not rise at any level, because all leaders in Congress, all leaders in Goa Forward are very clear, we are in alliance. Whether we are going to add more political parties to alliance is the question. And second question is the number of seats that we are going to contest, is that's it. But when we go for an alliance type of a format, it's always better that all the political parties start working in their constituencies respectively. So which seat, how many number of seats, all that nitty-gritties can be discussed at a later stage. Now if you start discussing that, then it will demoralize the cadre on the ground where they are working. So if you take for these 5 constituencies are on the alliance top, so the leaders of that 5 constituencies will get demoralized and stop working. Okay, and suppose if those constituencies does not go to them and some other constituencies, then we lose those constituencies. So it's always better that all the parties work in whatever constituencies they have. As a Congress party, we should work in all 40 assembly segments. Goa Forward work in whatever seats they want to focus. So they later on, the alliance, the Delhi will take a call, how many seats, which seats, and all that thing will done in the consultation with Delhi.
So what you are saying is there is no doubt about the alliance happening. The total number of seats will have to be decided. That's
See, this is what the alliance, as on date, the alliance is intact. Okay.
no, but before every assembly there needs to be a formal sitting down and it has to be announced, right?
As of now. Now, if any party wants to break the alliance, that party goes to this and say, no, we don't want to alliance. That situation has not come.
But Girish, don't you think that before the assembly elections, the Congress and the Goa Forward Party should sit down on one table and tell clearly to the people of Goa that we are aligning and fighting the next elections jointly?
I don't think it's a time. Otherwise, our High Command, especially our in charge Thackeray ji and Janjali ji, and Goa Forward leaders Vijay and his team, I think they meet regularly. They are in touch. Our CLP leader and the PC President Amit are also in regularly touch with Vijay.
See, regularly being in touch, I'm not, obviously, since you're a senior leader, you will know what's going on. But the point is, don't you think, Girish Bab, that being in touch and meeting informally is different from the party, the working committee of the GPCC, passing a resolution, taking a formal call and making that announcement that the two parties are going to be contesting together? Don't you think that is the minimum requirement? Otherwise, one can't assume that the alliance is happening unless there's a concrete. Do you agree at least that there should be a concrete announcement for the people to understand that there is?
Put you the other way around. MGP and BJP, they are already the allies. Okay? So they, till somebody, I don't know recently whether MGP has made an announcement that they don't want to continue with BJP. Till somebody announced, the alliance is intact. So either BJP has to say that we don't ally with MGP, or MGP has to say we don't ally with BJP. Otherwise, it is assumed that it is continuing. Same thing with the Congress and Goa Forward. Till one of the party says that no, we don't want to ally with this, till it is assumed that the alliance is on.
Okay, I'll give you one more, story in the sense, one more, I'll narrate one more anecdote. See, during the Fatorda Carnival, though it was not a formal event, Manik Rao Thackeray ji was kind enough to attend it. There was a lovely occasion. He went on stage and in front of a huge crowd said that, look, Vijay is our natural ally, this alliance is very much intact and we will fight together. That happened. The very next day, when he was asked by journalists again, he said something that did not seem as enthusiastic. His exact words were that the Congress party, the Congress committee, the party here, the GPCC, needs to meet and give us a formal proposal. Once the formal proposal comes, I will discuss this with the AICC and the AICC will take a final call. This was his comment within 48 hours of that last meeting in Fatorda. So, what do you make of a comment like this?
No, I don't know in what context that statement.
Exactly this context.
I don't know what context it was made. None of us broke the. We have just contested together for ZP elections, and just before that parliament elections, we were together. Now we are not separated. We are together. Now, as Thackeray ji rightly said, every assembly election, a formal announcement is made that yes, we are going with the alliance with so and so parties. So, what he means to say, what are the other political parties with which our alliance is going to be made? Because I am not aware of that statement that you are, but I vaguely remember there was some issue on this because I was focusing more on Tamil Nadu than Goa.
Okay, now suppose elections are called early, suppose they happen by December. By when do you think ideally this alliance should be firmed up along with seats? To allow both sides to do a proper job and to make inroads and campaign and so on and so forth.
I think 2 to 3 months should be sufficient time for all the political parties to work in their respective constituency and to send a strong message.
So you are saying that this should happen by July?
July, August?
It should happen.
It should happen, yes.
It should go beyond this.
It depends whether this BJP government want to prepone this election. There are rumors because they don't want to give the reservation to ST as they promised. And this is what rumors, I don't know the truth because I'm not focused also. So that's why they want to prepone it. Some issues are there. Otherwise, our elections are due in February.
Okay. Now one more question. Just one more question on the alliance, and I'll move on to the party itself, because there are a lot of questions on the party itself. Now the thing is, there is the very strong feeling that all the Congress leaders in Goa are not aligned on the alliance issue. There is a specific, and I'm using the word charge because we've heard it so many times, that the LOP Uri Alemao does not want Vijay to be a part of this this close movement. Okay, whether it's a merger or an alliance. Okay, but Uri Alemao doesn't want Vijay because he feels that Vijay will take over and he will have to give space. That's one. Also, one more question. At any point of time, did any of the Congress leadership tell the AICC, could be Khargeji or Rahulji at any point of time, that the Congress can easily contest and win a majority on its own without any alliance? Was this feedback ever given to the AICC?
I don't think that situation has come till now, where they started seriously discussing about Goa elections on that front. I think in coming days, of course, the discussion will start. Right. But I don't think Mr. Uri Alemao, who is our LOP, has ever expressed that we don't want to make alliance with Vijay. At least when we were talking, I never felt that is the issue.
Okay, now let's get to the party. Okay, and let's look at hard data, because I believe in data for all discussions, and you are also a data man. In 2007, the Congress got 32.3% of the votes. In 2012, it slipped to 30.78. 2017 slipped further to 28.4. 2022 slipped further to 23.46. The BJP has exactly been the opposite. 2007 30.3, then 34.68, slight dip 32.13 in 17, and then again went up to 33.31. The trend here is that the BJP's numbers have not gone up or gone down by too much, 2% here, 1% here, and so on and so forth, whereas the Congress has kind of gradually slipped from 32.3 to 23.46. I will not even ask you for the reasons, because the reasons are there.
You can explain the reasons.
Yes, also, correct. Okay, I'll get into it. I'll get into it. I'll just finish the whole data part and then. Now, if you look at 2017, the Congress got 2,60,000 votes, 59 something. The Goa Forward got 31,900 votes. Okay. Now, if you add these two, 260 and 231, it goes almost up to 291. BJP got a total of 2,97,000, a little above this. Plus, if you look at AAP, which did not get any seats, got almost 58,000 votes. If this Troika had actually merged together, they would have swept the elections in 2017. Now I'm coming to 2022. The same thing happened there. Of course, the big elephant in the room was RG, which got almost 93,255 votes, coupled with Congress's 2,22,000 votes, would have overtaken the 3,16,000 votes of the BJP. Add 17,500 votes of Goa Forward also, it would have gone up to this. Now this is where it is that continuously this fragmentation has happened, but more importantly, how do you assess the declining of the Congress vote? Is it only because of fragmentation?
Yeah, it's not a question of only fragmentation. See, if you check the Goa's this right from 2012, so BJP saw that they cannot win Goa, just like that. They cannot produce the capable leaders. The capable leaders were produced by Congress. What BJP has done? BJP has just picked them using the central government power, through ED, income tax, all that. They were threatened, or they offered money, ministerial position, and they went on breaking our leaders. Now, in Goa is a small state. Our total size of voters is around 30 to 40,000. And winning or losing is around 2,000, sometimes 500, sometimes 100 votes. Each of the leaders, tall leaders, has minimum 3,000 votes, his personal votes. Now, what BJP has done, BJP thought that their cadre, if they give ticket, they cannot win. So they brought all the leaders from Congress, stages wise. Despite taking our leaders, if you see their vote share, did not increase.
No, it is very clear. I agree with that.
Did not increase. Actually,
2% here and there.
It is negative for them.
Right.
When so tall leaders, right from they took Ravi Naik, they took Subhash Shirodkar, they took Vishwajit Rani, they took Mavin Gudino.
No, that's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. Their vote percentage did not go up too much. The Congress's vote percentage kept on shrinking.
So when our leaders left, we were building the new leaders, the fresh leaders. So fresh leaders could not match
So then
but voters remain with us. Our core voters remain with us.
no. So then that brings us to the conclusion that the Congress has become a leader-driven party, not a cadre-driven party. Because if the loss of the leaders is leading to loss of votes, which obviously means that the party ideology and the party strength is less than the strength of the individual leaders.
What I said is, every leader controls 2,000 to 3,000 votes in every assembly segments.
Right.
You take about Babush, you take about, I'm just giving you the examples. So these are their personal votes.
But Girish, I understand what you're saying and I appreciate it also. But then wouldn't you agree that the Congress has continuously wanted to do business with these kind of leaders as well? For instance, Babush Montserrat does not belong to any particular party. He is an opportunist who is his own party, he will go with any other party, and the number of times the Congress has embraced him and left him is, Congress doesn't embrace him and leave him. When Babush wants to come, the Congress takes him, when Babush wants to go, he goes. Similarly, the Vishwajit Rane experiment. Vishwajit Rane will win from any ticket in Valpoi and Poriye and all these people. He went, Congress had to face the embarrassment of taking an oath as a Congress MLA and then walking out, going to the bathroom and then moving out. And suddenly he becomes BJP. So, Mavin Gudino has left a long time. All your minority MLAs, I'm using the word minority because the Congress has a big support among minority. All of them have literally moved away. And the BJP is basically the Congress in another form in that sense. So, then let us look at the 2022 example. Okay, you all decided to give tickets to, again because of this leadership vote bank principle, to Michael Lobo, his wife as a joint package. Michael Lobo got along the Saligao person. The Saligao person got a ticket because of Michael Lobo. And then when Babush was there, then Jennifer was there accordingly. All these tickets were given to these family people who in turn, and of course Digambar Kamath was also there, who in turn went, prayed at a temple, prayed at a church, and en masse went away, which obviously means that that all these power-hungry people actually playing with the Congress, and the Congress in turn suffers. So who's responsible for not being able to check them? The local leadership?
See, in 2022, if you see, Congress was left with no leaders, except one leader was left, that was Digambar Kamath. Luisine Falero left and brought TMC to Goa. Alex Reginald left, first he joined Aam Aadmi Party, then he joined TMC and then he contested independent. Senior Rani, despite being a tall leader, refused to contest because Vishwajit Rani wants to give the ticket to his wife. Then all the Subhash Shirodkar left, all our MLAs left. So at the end of the year, only one MLA was left, that is Digambar Kamath. So there was no tall leaders left. Although we have taken a complete conscious decision based on the feelings of the people, Goans, that we should not give tickets to defectors. And we announced that, and we saw that we are not given one single defector a ticket. If we are given the ticket to defectors, see, we could have won Kankona, we would have won. We would have won Veli, we would have won Santandre. So like this, these constituencies which we lost, another 5-6 seats we could have won. But based on the commitment given to people of Goa after their sentiments, we have put a ban that no defector will be given a ticket, come what may, and we built a new leadership.
But you end up getting new defectors. Yeah. 2017 you got one lot, 2020 you got...
Lobo's issue was different. He was resigning as a minister. He's resigning as a minister who saw that BJP is losing, Congress is winning. Then only he will take such a risk of resigning as a minister and joining the Congress. So this issue was because there was a two issue, sentiments in the party, that one strong cadre feels that Michael joining will create a atmosphere that Congress is forming the government because of 5-6 MLAs he'll influence. There was another view that if he join, then after that he will again go back to BJP. Which happened subsequently. So then issue was left to the AICC leadership.
Girish, will you agree? See, you, whatever said and done, you've been a foot soldier of the Congress. Congress has faced many storms. You never kind of either defected or went anywhere. So to your credit, you are somebody who has not even wavered even once, irrespective of whatever has happened. That credit must come to you. But would you also agree, as a foot soldier of the Congress and seeing the decimation of the party when it should not have happened like this, is that ultimately we both agree on one point, that it has become a leader driven party, and ultimately you're grappling onto leaders because you feel that is the only quick way to get some votes, and because of which the grassroots, see, ultimately a party of your vintage, and there are so many people who still support the party, should have had new and grassroots leaders to win on their own. So from 2012 onwards, that has not been created, because of which you ultimately need to either outsource or catch the hand of these big satraps to bail you out.
See, if you see 22 result, analyze that. We built and given the tickets to all the new, thinking that these are the new people. Right. People like Sankalp Amonkar, who grew up from the cadre, NSY, Youth Congress. Such kind of people can defect. Then whom to trust? This person like a Sankalp Amonkar, who was NSY, Youth Congress, spent so many years in the party, lost, we gave him ticket. Such kind of people, leave the party. So how you can trust anybody in this political? So then it is best way you try to get 21 by hook or a crook. So this is how system works.
By hook or crook, absolutely correct.
Small state. Now BJP is taking everyone, and they are depriving their own cadre tickets. And they are, today who is running the government in Goa? Is BJP running the government? It's a Congress who is running the government. You tell me the names of all the ministers. All are from Congress, except you may say that CM, except the chief minister. You check everyone. All are Congress. So practically Congress is running the BJP, despite having we say that they are cadre base. Okay, they have mass base. They have central.
No, I agree. See,
despite that.
That is very clear.
Bring all leaders from Congress and
they are the best part is they are not ashamed to do this also. They are very clear that this is our strategy. We will do this. Ultimately, the person who is the Bengal Chief Minister also is not from BJP. Okay, Suvendu Adhikari is also not from the BJP. So the issue, that is the strategy that they are using all over. Hemanta Biswa Sharma is also not from the BJP, he is also Congress person. So that is the time and tested strategy. Let's talk about the Congress, because the revival of the Congress is your responsibility and everybody else's. So this is what I am saying, is that if you look, for instance, in 2017, you all got 28.4% of the votes but got more seats than the BJP. But 2017 also, that was a very, very big cardinal mistake. And of course, this interview is going long, but I'll take a very short time. What happened in 2017? Why were you, I mean, we're leaving the Vijay Sardesai thing out. Why did the Congress not act fast? Do you feel that people from even inside the party sabotaged?
Well, 2017, although I was not a PCC president, Luisin Falero was the PCC president at that time. And Mr. Rane was the CLP leader. Digvijay Singh ji was our desk in charge. So after the result came out, we all were very jubilant that we are forming the government, and all were a bit relaxed that BJP is at 13 and we are at 17, we are just 3.
So the party started?
Not party started actually. When Mr. Falero told Digvijay ji that we should take a claim, Digvijay's view was that as per the Sarkaria Commission, Governor is bound to invite us to form the government. They cannot invite any other political party.
So he told Mr. Falero, don't go to the governor. Governor will invite you anyway.
Invite us anyway. Let's get all the parties together. And so meantime, they all got together. Somehow Parrikar may not found that Delhi climate or politics, or maybe a sideline in Delhi. He wanted to come back to Goa as the chief minister.
And he pulled it off.
And then he tried. Davlikar came with a private jet with lot of things, sweets to distribute, to get all the allies together.
Who came with a private jet with sweets? Davlikar?
Our Nitin Gadkari came with this, and then he got Sudhin Davlikar first, and then all other political parties, and then all the independents. Although Rohan Khaute was the independent MLA supported by Congress. So we were practically 18 and we were just short of 3. And 3, they were ready. Mr. Gowde was ready, Churchill Alema was ready. And the third MLA was the Prasad Gaonkar. They were all ready to support us. The first, this Rohan Khaute, whom we supported, he first moved out, and then the other. And then we went to Supreme Court. Supreme Court said, okay, you should have staked the claim first. So that's how, and we are paying the price of the 17 not forming the government.
Last question, because it's gone on long. Let us look at the Congress's agitations, current agitations. Now 39A of the TCP Act is a very big movement. Do you feel that on this 39A, the Congress has actually gone a little slow and handed over the leadership to the RGP? Because what happened with Girish Chodankar taking the lead and doing that hunger strike, and so he has literally become the face of 39A. Do you honestly feel, as a Goan and as a Congress person, that the Congress should have been a little more proactive in taking advantage of the people's sentiment on 39A?
I think our people were there on the field. I think Mr. Yuri Alemao.
No, he was on the field as Girish Chodankar's supporter, but not. I mean, don't you feel that Congress, when you say that who's taken the leadership on 39A, Girish Chodankar's name right now comes first?
Yeah, he took the lead because he started that, and the things have fallen in place. And then our party fully backed it. Our in charge also told local leaders that we have to be on forefront fighting this. Thackerayji has clearly given the instructions to the cadre. I think we were there, they were fighting. Girish was the face. But I don't know, because in Goa, I said in one of the interview that this chief minister is very smart. Nobody knows how he moves. I'm still thinking whether it was a fight between 39A was a fight between CM and Vishwajit. I'm still suspecting that, although I was not in Goa.
And who was the CM backing?
CM wants, it's a clear fight that is happening between two. I'm repeatedly saying it, and we should not back any of them. CM wants to expose Vishwajit wants to expose CM. The fight is going on and we should take the advantage of this situation.
So who was the CM backing? Are you saying he was backing?
Whatever unrest is happening against Vishwajit, whoever does the unrest on this, CM backs them off, and whoever does the unrest against the CM, Vishwajit backs them off. So I can't blame anybody, because as an opposition, they should take the support from wherever it comes. Tomorrow to attack, somebody attacks CM, if Vishwajit is giving some masala documents, you think, always welcome. Or if CM is giving against Vishwajit, the opposition should exploit it. So opposition have exploited that situation.
No, that is fine. But I think the cadre in the Congress is looking for a little more aggression, little more leadership. Are you happy with the leadership of the GPCC right now? Both LOP, Yuri Alemao, and the Congress President Amit Pat. Your honest opinion.
See, there cannot be a question of satisfaction. Nobody can be satisfied in politics. But they are trying to do to their best of the capacity in the current.
Is it enough to bring the Congress to power in the next elections?
No, we have to be more aggressive. And I think in coming days, we'll be more aggressive now. I will also spend more time in Goa, less time in Tamil Nadu, so that remaining 6 months, every month I may spend only 2 or 3 days to Tamil Nadu, and remaining days I will give to the local party and the cadre. I will just move to everywhere, wherever my party wants me, but we will be on the field.
Are you, last one final question, and give an honest from the heart answer. Are you ready and willing to come back to lead the Congress in Goa?
See, right now I have a lot of issues to fix in Tamil Nadu, because Rahulji and Khargeji is very clear that we have to grow the party now. See, after 59 years, we have first time in the sharing the power. 2 of our ministers are in the government. So it's a time for us to grow the party. And since I've spent there last 1 year moving throughout Tamil Nadu and connected very well with the cadre. So party expects me to grow the party in coming days in Tamil Nadu. So I don't think party will ask me to come to Goa, leaving Tamil Nadu high and dry.
Okay, on this note, Girish Chodankar, we thank you a lot for this very insightful conversation with so many important nuggets, and we wish to take these conversations forward. We look forward to your role in Goa, and we'll see whether the Congress can revive itself from the position that it is now. Thank you very much.